are both seniors at Dexter High School, and we care a lot about the Huron River. And noticing the trash that is in the river is very upsetting to us, so we wanted to do something about it.
Yeah, so we are also both captains of our high school's Ocean Bowl team, which is like a quiz bowl style team, but it's all about the ocean. And while the Huron River is no ocean, it is a really important body of water that's directly linked to the ocean. And after spending so much time in our club learning about how important marine life is and how important environmental sciences are, we really wanted to do something that would impact the things that we've been learning about.
And then we found an opportunity to do something. My mom initially reached out to us with a link to the MyCore grant that we could apply to, and there was a 2-week deadline to fill everything out.
Yeah, so I remember Allie actually texted me and she was like, "Hey Malia, check out this really cool thing we could do." And when she texted me, I think I was actually in the middle of like studying for the SAT or studying for our IB exams that were coming up. And so we were both really, really busy in this time. But she was like, "Look at this thing, look at the impact we could be making, let's do it."
In the next 2 weeks, we had to really get going on this project. So we had to find a fiduciary to support us through the cleanup. And that became the City of Dexter and our beloved Michelle Annual. Following that, we had to come up with a budget and specific products that we needed to carry out the cleanup.
Within that budget, we had to say who was going to be working, what is their work worth. So are they like skilled laborers, or are they just unprofessionals, are they minors, are they adults? We had to find a match donation from local businesses in our community and from people in our community. We had to say what we needed, how much of it we needed, how much it was going to cost. It was a lot of work. The budget was really complicated to fill out, and we had to have a specific percentage of match donation in there. So it was a lot of going out, reaching out to people, and finding out what the people in our community were willing to do.
On the day of our first cleanup, which was July 6th, I believe, we were very anxious to get started. We weren't sure like what it was going to look like, how people were going to respond to us, because we are 2 peers leading other peers, and sometimes that doesn't go over so well. Yeah. But on the day, people were very excited to help us clean up and help to support our community and sustaining like clean, natural ecosystems.
Yeah, there was a serious concern with us where we were really afraid that we had over-prepared. Like, we had spent, I think we got around $900 from the grant. We'd spent a lot of that money. We got waiters and we got, like, all this stuff. And we were so afraid that we had too much stuff and it was just going to be volunteers getting into the river, not using any of our stuff, and that we had just wasted our time and the city's time. But that really didn't happen. We were really actually excited because we saw, like, we bought garbage grabbers and people were using them and they were important and they were actually really useful. And everyone wore their shirts, and the volunteers really appreciated the ice cream from Mr. Jones, and we had all the materials we could ever possibly need to keep kids safe. Like, we had sunscreen and bug spray and a first aid kit, and we were really, really, really excited to see that everything we got and everything we worked so hard to get actually worked out.
Found some funky stuff in the river.
Yeah, we did. One of my favorite parts was I think I was picking some can up and I hear someone yell and I turn around because I'm like really scared someone was gonna get hurt because I was being really neurotic about that. But I turn around and there's this sophomore and he's carrying this giant like broken down bird box. Or like birdhouse, and it's like huge and it's rotted, and he's like, "Look what I found." And it was just such a dumb thing to find in a river, and he did, and so we got to get rid of that. And we found some cell phones, found
a couple of hoses.
There was a part of a children's play structure just lying around there, which I really don't know how that one got there, but it was really cool to see people getting excited and to see people finding weird things and being interested.
Yeah. It was just super awesome to see students so excited about cleaning our rivers and doing something good for our community.
Yeah.
You guys have to take it somewhere?
I assume so.
Yes,
we're just the goons. We're working.
We're working for the yellow bucket hats all the way down there.
There we go.